me. I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but
Hey y'all, it's Kayla Doll. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. I'm so happy to see you again. So I'm back with another story time from the cruise that I recently took with my mom and my sister. We went to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel. And this particular story time took place in or on Grand Cayman Island, okay? Oh my gosh. If you have been here before, you probably saw my other story time about Grand Cayman Island. And I don't know why everything just wanted to go awry here, but it did. And it's okay because I'm back to give you entertainment and share the story with you, okay? Have you subscribed yet? Because I feel like it's worth it. So yeah, let's get into it. So when we arrived to Grand Cayman Island, we had to actually take a ferry to the island from the ship. So the ferries were taking people, 100 people at a time, over to the island and back. Okay, with that being said, when we got to the island, we tried to walk around a little bit, but we quickly realized like we did not know where we was going, A. And B, we probably needed to just take a tour because we couldn't see anything like to actually be occupied doing just off first glance. So we came back into the gates to purchase a tour for the three of us. Now, this lady that was selling these tours, she was so pushy. She was loud talking to people in the kiosk. She was kind of like making it seem like she was the head person in charge. So once we told them that we had 3 people, she's like, oh, okay, I can get you on a van like right now. I can get you on a van right now. So she is loud talking to the lady in the kiosk. The lady takes our money and gives us a little like slip, which is basically like a receipt. You show it to your driver. So here goes this lady, the loud, abrasive one. Here she go escorting us to the buses. So we thinking, okay, so I guess we're just gonna sit here until the rest of our group comes, or maybe they're just gonna take us 3, or I don't know what's gonna happen, but she's taking us to a bus, right? So we're just talking and walking. All of a sudden, the lady makes it to a van, like a bus. It's like a cross between a van, not a van. It's like a cross between a van and a bus. So I guess it is kind of a van. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna call it a bus for the sake of the story. So she makes it to the bus and she opens the door. Y'all, all of a sudden, we see this whole family packed like sardines in this bus. So we like, what is this?
What is this, honey?
I'm like, who's gonna crawl on top of these people's head to get back and squeeze in between 2 or 3 people? Like, this is not happening. So the lady just keeps on pushing. Y'all, when I tell y'all this family was so loud and rude, as soon as the lady opened the door, she like, where they going? This one, I guess she was a spokesperson for the whole family, but she started the whole family. I'm like, do y'all honestly think we really trying to be in here with y'all? Like, please don't do that. I just feel like it's a way to handle yourself. And you could have just been like, oh, I would prefer like for us to just go how we are now. I would prefer not to add 3 additional people. Is no room or something. I know you got some sense. Please have some couth and decorum about yourself.
Ah, the ghetto!
Oh my God. When I tell y'all they was so loud, like, where they going? What is she doing?
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Literally, like, I cannot make this up. So, of course, I'm standing there and I'm like, we're not getting in this bus. Like, we're not getting in the vehicle. Like, I don't even see right now. I do not even see 3 available seats. So what the hell are we doing waiting here? Like, what are we doing? What you got us doing? So basically, she just keeps on. Now, mind you, there was only 2 available seats, and the family had like a toddler riding with them. This lady wanted them to hold, wanted them to hold the toddler in their lap so that we could sit down in between somebody holding a toddler in their lap and another full-size grown person. who doing that? Like, who is doing that? So I'm just telling the lady, and she like, the spokesperson of the group, she's like, no, we are not moving. It is no room for them. It's no room for them. And I'm just like, again, it's the way that you handle yourself, because we out here saying we not finna get in this bitch neither. So why do you keep, what is it about? Like, why do you keep doing that? So I literally ended up having to say, well, we really don't want to ride this bus. We're standing out here saying we're not finna ride with y'all. So like, why is it like, where they going? Where is that energy coming from, babe? Because we out here telling her we not gonna get on either. So I could see if we was trying to like climb over their heads or climb on somebody's shoulders, stepping on somebody's shoes to get on there with y'all, but we was not doing that. We was clearly saying we don't want to ride with you guys either. So why was it so like nasty and rude? If you mad at little loudmouth tour guide right here, then just say that. But make sure you keep it cute and respectful when it comes to us. It got to a point she was not listening to anything that Kay had to say. She was not listening to anything my sister or my mom had to say. So we basically got to the point where it's like, you're gonna put us on another bus or we're gonna get a refund. Like, no questions asked. We still ended up walking off on this lady. Like, I'm not even joking. We ended up walking off on this lady, going back to the kiosk, saying like they did not have any room. And so the lady was like, okay, I have to put you with someone else. Again, Miss Loudmouth is the one, the lady who was selling the tours, Loudmouth. She was the one who was trying to press the issue. She was still arguing with this family like more people can get on this bus. And I get it, you're trying to sell as many tours as you can, but when it gets to the point where the customer is not going to be comfortable, I think you might need to just let it go. Like, at a certain point, just let it go, mama. Like, why we still here? So we ended up getting on a completely other bus, and the group that we ended up riding with, they was real cool. Like, that was pretty cool. The only thing was, they was cheap. So once we got out, like on the tour, the guy was just basically telling us, this is this, and if you look right, you'll see this, and all this other stuff. But y'all, please tell me why there was a turtle sanctuary and it costs money. Now, I love turtles. That's one thing about me. I love turtles. That's the only reason why I really even agreed to go on this particular tour, because they had turtles on the thing saying that you would stop to the turtle sanctuary. Well, it costs money, and the other option was going to the dolphins, and the dolphins was free. Y'all, tell me why my group was so loud and clear about not wanting to go to shit that costs money. They was not going to pay for nothing. And I'm just like, wait a minute now. You know, I can see if y'all don't want to go, but he not even going to slow down. We all look the same. So I'm guessing he was just assuming that we was all together. And they were so loud about the fact that they didn't want to pay for anything. He was like, okay, well, we'll go to the dolphins. I'm just like, I don't want to see no dolphins. I want to go to the turtles. Y'all, the turtles was literally across the street. This man did not even like stop because this group was so loud that we was with. Like, y'all not, I hate to be with cheap people. I hate it. And I totally get it. But you could have at least been like, oh, do y'all, anybody want to go to the turtles? No, you just like, no, let's just go to whatever's free. I'm like, get me off this damn bus. So y'all, we ended up going to the dolphins, and just guess who we ran into. The family reunion crew. Because apparently they was on the family reunion. By the way, they had their little t-shirts on and everything, which was real cute. But I'm just saying, the demeanor threw me off, like all the way off. So yeah, they had on their family reunion t-shirts, and I guess they was just like the group that we ended up with, because they was at the dolphins too. And nobody walked across the street to the turtles from that group either. And they had it so bad, the dolphin place had a gift shop. They wasn't even in the gift shop. They like, oh, I'm not paying for shit, honey. Like, I'm not paying for nothing. When I say nothing, that's what I mean, okay? So literally, they was waiting outside the dolphin sanctuary, the free ass dolphin sanctuary. So maybe we dodged a bullet. You tell me, but I'm gonna count it all joy and say that we really did dodge a bullet with them people. They was already loud, then they ended up being cheap. Okay, so we did end up having a really good time with our group. That other group with them bad vibes, I don't even know what they had going on. But fast forward to like when we back on the ship, maybe like the next night or so, when we ran into the people who was in our group again, one of them had got so drunk, he literally fell out in front of the elevator. And so they're like, "Are you okay?" Like everybody is crowding around him, like, "Are you okay? Oh my God, are you okay?" And y'all tell me why they talking about, yeah, he just had a little bit too much to drink. I told y'all they was a good vibe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.